Hello everyone, how are you? It's good to see you back again. Well, this morning I've got a cup, I've got some water which I've put in another cup, I've got some bits of coloured paper, and I've got a packet of seeds. And very importantly, I've got some kitchen roll, though you could use tissues or something like that instead. So I'm taking my cup without the water, and I'm going to put some glue all round the outside. There we are, that's done. Let's put the lid on the glue so it doesn't dry out. Then I'm going to take my little bits of paper and I'm going to stick them round the outside to make my pot look pretty. Do you think that looks good? I think it looks quite good. I'm putting all the different rainbow colours I've got all round the outside to decorate my cup. There, I've got a decorated cup. And then, because I'm not the only one here, I'm going to take a pen and I'm going to write my name on my cup so that I know it's mine. So I've stuck it to make it pretty, and then I've labelled it with my name. So this is Anne's cup. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my water and I'm going to put a little bit of water in the bottom. There's about 1 to 2 centimetres deep. That's about that much from there to there of my finger deep of water. Then I'm going to take a scrunched up bit of paper roll and I'm going to gently put it in there. And then I'm going to take another one. Now, 2 bits of kitchen roll or 4 bits of tissue should soak up the water you've put in. Think it soaked mine up? It's done pretty good. I'm just going to put a little bit more, a tiny bit more on the top because the top was still a bit dry. So there's no spare water, see? Water doesn't come out, but it's all soaked inside. Then I'm going to take some seeds. And I've got lots of pea seeds here. And pea seeds look a little bit like peas, but all dried up peas. And I'm going to put my peas, I'm going to put 3 of them in my pot. Then I'm going to put the extra back in there for safekeeping. So if you have a look, I've got one. Oh, one of the peas fell out, but I got it. So I've put them in the pot. Can you see 3 seeds? Then what I'm going to do with this pot is I'm going to put it somewhere safe where it gets some sun, and I'm going to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't run out of water, and I'm going to wait for those seeds to grow. And it will take about a week for my seeds to start growing and turning into plants. So in the Gospel story this week, Jesus was telling his disciples about plants, and he was talking about the wheat plant. And wheat is the plant we use to get flour to make bread and pasta. And it's a really good plant. But when wheat is growing, if we want wheat plants, we have to let the wheat die. And when it dies, the seeds come off and the seeds dry out and in the ground. Then when the rain comes, they start growing and we get new wheat plants. It's the same with beans and with peas and lots of other things that grow from seed. We can only get the new plants and the new vegetables and the new fruit and the new flowers if we let the plant or the fruit die and the seeds dry out. Then they can fall on the ground and grow again. And Jesus was telling the disciples this when he was talking about how he would have to die and rise up again. And even though dying sounded an awful thing, it was actually okay because Jesus was going to come back and be with us again because God loves us so much. And that's an important thing to remember, because dying is part of life, and when things get old, they do have to die. But after things die, new things happen. New things grow and new things come. And even if we're sad about things dying, we can be happy about the new things as well. So that's an important thing to remember. So this morning I've planted my pea seeds, which look dead, and I'm going to water them and look after them. And in about a week's time, I'm going to have new pea plants growing. I think that's good, don't you? You could try planting some seeds at home. Perhaps you've got some packets of seeds somewhere, or perhaps you've got some little seed pots from the supermarket that you've got. But growing things from seeds is fun. So I'll see you next week. You keep safe. Bye.